Hi everybody, it's Ms. Salazar speaking and welcome to math class. Today we are going to talk about addition and subtraction. Hi everybody, today is August 26, 2020 and the topic for today is addition and subtraction. So right now we're going to focus on addition and we have three methods for you to do that. Three methods for you to add numbers. We have method number 1, grid and counter, method number 2, number bonds, and method number 3, fingers. Now let's focus on grid and counter. Let's say that I give you this exercise, 7 plus 5, and I give you a table just like this, and this table has 10 squares. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have a table with 10 squares. Now we have a number 7 right here and we have a table. So what do? We have to make sure to fill up 7 squares. And right now I'm using pennies. So I added the pennies and I filled up 7 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 squares. Now, you need to think like this. This is the question that you need to ask yourself. I have 7 squares. Okay, perfect. So how much do I need in order to get to 10? So I have 7 squares. 7, how much do I need in order to get to 10? Well, let's count. 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at that. We need 3 pennies to cover 3 squares in order for me to get to 10. That is my first goal. My first goal is to get to 10. Okay, so that means that I need to move 3 pennies to the table. I need to make sure that the table is completely full. Okay, perfect. So I have my table, it's completely full. I have 10 squares. So now that I have 10 squares, how many pennies do I have left? I have 2. Okay, so I have 2 pennies left. I have 10 pennies right here, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pennies. 10 pennies plus 2 equals 12. 10, 11, 12. So number 12 will be the answer to 7 plus 5. This is one way of doing it. Let's jump to method number 2. Method number 2, we have what it's called number bonds. So we have 7 plus 5 equals 12. Look at that. Now, what do? Okay, so I'm going to look at the highest number. Which is the highest number? 7 or 5? 7. 7 is the highest number. Okay, so I have 7. And think, how much do I need in order to get to 10? I have 7. How much do I need in order to get to 10? I need 3. I need 3 in order to get to 10. Okay, so I'm going to write a 3 right here. I'm going to make a pyramid or like a triangle in number 5. So I'm going to look. I have 7. I need 10. Okay, so that means that I need 3 more in order to get to 10. So in number 5, I'm going to draw not a table, like a little pyramid right here, and I'm going to write number 3. Now, I'm missing a number right here. If I didn't have number 2, how much do I need in order to get to 5? If I have 3 plus nothing, right? Let's say that I have 3 plus nothing, and let's see. Let me erase this for a moment. Okay, so you have 3 plus nothing, and you know that 7 plus 3 equals 10. But how much do I need? How much does the 3 need in order to get to 5? 2. 3 plus 2 equals 5. So I would write number 2 right here, just like I did before. 3 plus 2 equals 5. 7 plus 3 equals 10. I wrote it right here. And I have 10, and 10 plus the number 2, which I didn't use because I'm adding up 7 plus 3. 7 plus 3 equals 10, plus 2 equals 12. Okay? Let's see if I can find the marker. It's around here somewhere. Can't find it. Okay. but I will be explaining this method with more detail, okay? But this is just another way of doing it. You could also do it this way. I think this way is much easier. And the last method is this one right here called fingers. Now fingers is basically what you do regularly, like what you do in everyday life. So you have 7 plus 5, and how much is 7 plus 5? You're going to take your hand and you're going to count 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. That's the answer. Hi everybody. So right now we're going to focus on subtraction, and we have the same 3 methods: grid and counter, number bonds, and fingers. Let's focus on grid and counter first. So in grid and counter we have this exercise, 18 minus 5. And remember what I said, you have the table and you need to make sure that the table is filled completely. So 18 needs to cover the table, and apparently it's not going to fit everything because we have only 10 squares in the table. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we have 10, but we need 18. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Perfect. So we have a total of 18, and we made sure to cover the table. Okay, so I have 18. Now I need to subtract 5. How can I do that? I'm going to subtract 5 from this side first. Okay, so let's do that. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There you go. Okay, so we have 5. Now, how many pennies do I have left? I have 3 and 10. 10 plus 3 equals what? 13. So 13 would be the answer. Let's write it right here. So this would be 13. There you go. Okay, so let's do this method, number bonds. In number bonds, I told you in addition that first you have to look at the highest number. Which is the highest number? 18 or 5? 18. 18 is the highest number. Perfect. Step 1, done. Now, I told you that the highest number needs to get to 10. We have 18. We have more than 10, which is perfect. Now, all I have to do is this. I'm going to take 18 and I'm going to break it down. I'm going to break it down. There you go. Now, what numbers can I add up, and what numbers can I add up that can give me 18? That's easy. 10 and 8. 10 and 8 can give me 18 because 10 plus 8 equals 18. Okay, perfect. So I broke down the number 18. It's the highest number. It gets to 10. Perfect. I break it down like this. Now I'm going to focus on this numbers right here. So remember that I still need to subtract 5. So how much is 8 minus 5? That's 3. Remember the pennies? We had 8 pennies right here. We subtracted 5 and we're left with 3. So 8 minus 5 is 3. And remember that we still have a 10 that we didn't use. And 10 plus 3, 13. There you go. Now we can use the last method, fingers. So we have 18 minus 5. I can do this. So 18 minus 5, I can break that down into 10 and 8. Okay, so can I subtract 5 from 8? Yeah, I can do that because I have enough. So I'm not going to use 10. I'm not going to use 10. I'm going to focus on subtracting 8 from 5. So right here, these are my imaginary fingers. I have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 fingers, and I'm going to subtract 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm left with 3. And 3 plus 10, 13.
Okay, everybody, so here you have your assessment. You're going to use Primary Mathematics Workbook, page 26 and page 31. You're going to answer each worksheet That means you're going to answer each page, 26 and 31. Page 26 has to do with subtraction, and page 31 has to do with addition. Now, you can add or subtract in any way that you want, any way that you feel like. The methods that I mentioned before are ways that you can do that. Now, we will be going into more detail about those methods later on, but you can use those methods if you like in order to complete page 26 and page 31. These are your pages. Page 26 has to do with subtraction. Page 31 has to do with addition. And remember, we did the crossword puzzle for science, for the topic science tools. Well, this is exactly the same thing. You have the word across, which means from side to side, and you have the word down, which means from top to bottom. So the answers from the column down are going to be from top to bottom. You're going to write them from top to bottom. And the answers for the column across, you're going to write them from side to side. For example, 50 plus 6 equals 56. So let's see, across A. I see the letter A right here, and if it's across, it's from side to side, like this. And 50 plus 6 equals 56. There you go, 5 and then 6.